Go ahead and narrate what happened. This is your narration. Just pretend that the Yama-Uba is the player character and you are the game master.
Okay, so I'm fighting with my 2 dagger thing and trying to find it. I'm pushing him and trying to cut and cut and cut and cut. But when we are reaching near the end of the
Yes.
of the roof, I'm kind of pushing him with my knife directly straight through his heart. But doing that, I'm just tripping a bit, which creates some twists in my motion. And when we are falling,
both of you go over. Yes, okay.
And flying, and instead of as planned, turning on him like that, him at the bottom and me at the top, it's actually reversed.
Right.
So I am the one falling on my back from the roof, breaking my leg.
Right. Oh, right. Hurting yourself badly, but of course it's dead. Right.
It is dead because the piercing was perfectly fine.
Right.
But the motion was twisted and
yes.
I don't know.
That's perfect. You were over there with badly hurt and everything. Fantastic. Right. So excellent. Now the for the next situation, we now have the situation on the just below, and I believe that we are dealing with a roll of the dice by Ola and by Helma, and we are adding them together, correct? Okay.
Yes.
In that case, I have my die here, and you have your 2 dice added together. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this was a 6.
Wait.
6.
Stop. Quit waving the dice around. I need to hear numbers. Okay, Ola, 6. Helma?
1.
Oh, well, you guys win. You can't help but win, right, with a 7. But by how much? You get a mixed success, and that means that in this case, the foe, as regular. Oh, right. The foe is going to get a chapter wound.
No, but I have -1 also.
Okay. Aha. Good point. Oh, and so does Helma.
Yes. So
right. So you are knocked down to a 5. You are knocked down to a 5. Yes. So you're in exactly the same situation, and also it had no wound, as I recall. So therefore, it's 5 on 5, and you're in exactly the same situation. You could decide which of you rolled higher. Ola, you are the narrator. Ola, you will decide whether to say nothing happens on a tie, or whether you are going to say what kind of damage that everybody is going to take.
Everybody, that means both of us.
We'll figure out a way.
Yeah, but I cannot take the. It has to be because I don't, because your Helm already has a permanent wound, right?
You can take multiple wounds.
It doesn't matter. Don't you worry for my person or my pieces.
Right.
We'll take it. No problem here.
I still think that we should. I still have trust points. So on a very gamey level here, I think we can. I think it's the most strategic thing to postpone. So I kind of my narration will be that my arrows will basically my arrows and also our attacks prevent the hairy demons attacks, so we kind of in a really standoff clinch way.
Okay, so it's a stalemate at the moment, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's a stalemate.
Okay.
So
right. Okay, good enough. So no further damage is done among you. How about with Max, who is, I believe, all alone, is he not?
Against two, so I guess their dices are combined against mine.
Not combined. No, they cannot do that.
Oh,
They can. I can. They are working as a group, though, so that I will take the best of two. That's what I did last time as well.
Oh, that's still not good. What did I have one flesh wound? Yes, I did. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Oh, it's a 3.
Okay, so I rolled a 1.
2.
I rolled a 1 and a 4. So a foe is going to. You are going to get a chapter wound. So they are really. They are really slicing into you. So you have 2 chapter wounds. So that's -2. And however, you do enough damage to them that they also get chapter wounds. So there is a lot of horrible blood and gore going on.
But I didn't get a chapter wound this time. I got a flesh wound this time.
This time, say that I don't understand, Max.
Yeah, you said I got one
Correct.
more chapter
My
wound,
mistake.
But I got that from last game. They don't. From first fight.
Don't clear all that's anything in the first chapter is gone.
Yeah.
Remember?
But you said I had -2.
Oh. Okay, but I thought you had already received 1 wound.
Yeah, but that
So it's a flesh. Oh, so it went away. Right, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You have received now, however, they had
I have a chapter.
right, now they are going to wait, have I done this correct? A strong foe received a permanent wound, a strong foe received a chapter wound. Yes. And then wait, am I wrong? Yes, if a foe gains a mixed success against you, receive a chapter wound, the foe gets a flesh wound. So you have actually managed to do some damage to them, although they are doing more to you because there is 2 of them.
Okay.
But I am going to narrate because I won, and I'm going to say that you have actually you have not managed to throw one into the other like you said, but you have got your feet under you. Because you were able to do enough damage to them. They are still tearing at you, but it seems with that kind of exchange to me, you are no longer helpless. You are no longer on your back and being, wriggling around trying to avoid them or something. You have managed to actually get some distance there. And right now we get to see Uno Dono perhaps at his most terrifying, where he is against 2 powerful opponents. Everybody is bleeding and your 2 swords are out and in position now. Right. So that's what I'm seeing anyway. Okay, so things are looking pretty desperate, but pretty cool, right? So let's go ahead and see. I've forgotten how much fun Mount Witch combat is. It makes so much sense as you go along. So yes, what is our next set? Everybody knows where they are. Everybody knows their damage. Everybody knows what to do. What will you do?
The one that is trying to hop onto me, is she on my level now?
Well, I think that the arrows caught it in the air, and so therefore, and although they did not manage to do much damage, you were able to avoid the jump, and you were not able to get into a good enough position to stab it on the way down, but you are now pretty much in a perfect position for a strike. You were able to move to the side, and it's now on the ground there. So what will you do?
I think I switch the Kaiken to my left hand and draw my sword with the right one.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I'm going to try to attack her.
Okay. So at this point, the next question is, what will Tagachi do? You can see both of the situations. You can see what is happening with Itosama, and you can see what is happening with Unodono, further away, and so you have to choose which one you are going to engage with, if either. and something terrible just happened on the roof or something, and you're not quite sure where that is
Yeah.
or what is happening. But you know it was really
No,
something. You heard terrible noises up there, but you don't know.
We see this fighting and precision and that's
Yeah, exactly. There's a
But,
a scream and falling and something, but
So,
you are kind of busy, so you would have to.
so Yuma,
To look around?
Yeah,
so Yuma
looking around is
hasn't-
really an option right now, if you ask me. Right.
No, but so I cannot see Yuma. He's falling down somewhere else.
Right. Exactly. Well, yes, exactly.
Okay.
Off the end.
Yeah,
Remember, he went
so-
off the end, and you were in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I can see there's a lot of. I mean, there's blood everywhere. So I kind of follow. This is starting. So I'm switching opponent again,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm helping Onodono this time.
Okay.
Because that's. I mean, it seems to be the way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like switching every second. So I'm taking one of my. I'm doing the same this time, and I'm spending my trust points
Right.
wildly
Okay.
and adding my dice.
In the meantime,
Okay.
maybe we are.
And I have no
Right.
room now.
Okay. So, what are you going to do, Max? Are you going to fight both of them
Yes.
and hope for help from the arrows?
I am, as I has listened to one of them, I guess I have one on my back.
No, I think that you are between them at the moment.
Okay.
You are standing.
Uh,
Yeah.
You
have managed to get them off of
my
you.
back.
But go on. Yes.
If that is the case, I will try to hold them at bay, but going back to the group
Right.
slowly.
I
So
see.
if
Yes,
one
you're
is
going to try to
attacking
get
me, I'm attacking back.
right. You are trying to get closer to your companions. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay.
Mm.
So, they are in full beast mode. You know, they are practically, they are practically crouching on the rocks or using one hand as almost like another leg, right? The way they are coming at you, just like, right? So it's a horrific shot of what's actually coming at you as you are trying to get back to your companions. So now in the case of Kisaragi, Nathan, you're under a bunch of monster meat. And it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to say you are pinned under there or something. You can wriggle out and figure out what you want to do. So what is it?
Can I join Unodono and help him in the fight? So it's like three of us.
Let me revise the way you are saying that.
Mm.
Tell me what you do.
I want to help the group that has the most chance to kill them quickly.
Okay.
Spending
Right. Okay. So that got it. So, but no, tell me what your character is doing. You are going to get out from under there, and you are going to try to run over it. Right. Okay.
Is on his back and
Okay.
trying
Right.
stand up and kind of rushing
Right.
to help like with his sword like
Exactly. No, this is the full. Yeah, this is the full screaming samurai. Probably partly in the air kind of thing. Yeah, I got it. Okay,
his own security trying to help like
got it.
trusting order to make sure that he will not get
In that case, are you going to spend a point of trust?
yes.
Do you have a point of trust for Unodono? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay. In that case, spend that point. And so every one of you roll one die. And I assume, Nathan, that you are going to request a die from Max.
No, he has.
Ooh,
Yeah, he rolled all day.
you're right.
Sorry.
Okay, no, that's very exciting. Everybody gets to roll their own die. Okay, let's have this roll. Each of the three players will do this. Helma, I apologize. I'm
I
waiting
roll
on your
and add
situation for next. You will roll one die. Ola will roll one die. Nathan will roll one die. We will add them all together.
Good.
Don't forget to subtract for.
Yes,
any
subtract,
use.
yes. So very clearly and
Oh.
without waving dice around or getting too excited, just say one number after you have subtracted, okay? Everybody?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I have 1 chapter wound, so I'll have a 4 then.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no wounds, so I have a 5.
Ooh.
And I have a 3.